Yo, it is your homeboy, MisterChunkah here, back with a Black Ops 7 YouTube video. Today we're going over the class setups that are used in competitive. We are into Season 3 now. We do see the pros testing a couple of different weapons, but I'm going to go over the two weapons that have been in the game since the start of the game and are currently being used at this moment. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So firstly, if you're an AR player like I am, you're using the M15 Model Assault Rifle. There's a couple different builds for this gun. This is the build that I prefer. So I use the Ethel Tools ELO. The barrel is the 16.5 Fusion barrel. You're using the Quick Step foregrip underbarrel, the Peregrine grip rear grip, and the Wanderer 3V stock for the aim, walking, movement speed. If you're using my build, I think a couple other pros also use a build similar to this. I think some of them might even take off the stock and then put on the recoil buffer springs while using this quick step foregrip. I personally prefer to have maximum strafe speeds. Another build that the pros are using is they take off the quick step foregrip and they put on the buffer springs. So if you have a hard time controlling this weapon, you can go with that. A little bit easier to use at longer ranges, I would imagine. And that's also an additional build that a lot of the pros are using as well. Over to the Dravik. There's a couple builds for the Dravik. I don't quite remember the second build, but this build I'm using is the one that I know Shotzi uses. So he uses the Hawker Hybrid 45 muzzle. This one's just for hip fire spread, and it gives you a little bit of like slide, and dive the fire speed. The barrel is the 19-inch EAM Horizon barrel. You got the quick arm grip for your rear grip for ADS speed. You got the Several Q-stop stock, so you have maximum aim, walking, movement speed. And the fire mod is the 45 cal over pressurized for the damage range and the bullet velocity. So the pistol is the Yager 45, there's no attachments. The field upgrades that are being used is the trophy system and also the mute field. The mute field is another one. So basically the mute field gives you ninja, ghost, and cold-blooded, kind of like how using dead silence worked back in the recent Modern Warfare 2. However, it gives you the additional perks I just mentioned, and it works pretty much the exact same thing. You have a certain amount of time with it, and kills extend that duration once it's active. And I've seen a little bit of controversy on the perks, but you're safe using Ninja in your perk 1 slot, Fast Hands in your perk 2 slot, Dexterity in your perk 3 slot, and for your perk greed, Flak Jacket I find isn't as good this year as it was last year, but Flak Jacket, you can also use Tech Mask if you find you're getting hit with a lot of flashes, concussions. I also know some of the pros are using Lightweight for faster movement. If you find that Flak Jacket's not working best for you and you don't want to run Tech Mask, I would run Lightweight. That's pretty much the class setups, the attachments for those builds, and the perks that go along with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to leave a like, comment down below, and lastly, smash that subscribe button if you have not done so already. This has been your homeboy, MisterChunkah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out, everybody.